Hey, so how we doing, guys? It is Sunday, October the 6th of 2019. Time for a little update video. Um, but first off, just so everybody understands, I put the camera here in my room because the machine that's in my office right now is acting a little funny. Plug the camera in, I try to do some videos for you guys, and you get a few seconds in or a couple minutes in, and it just quits, freezes up. So, in order to keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on and, make these videos, you say, what the hell, let's just hook it up to a machine where it's going to work. So we did that. This machine, of course, has Windows 10 on it and was able to get the latest driver for it. And, so far so good. Seems to be working good on this one. Anyway, um, so what are we up to? Besides working hard, I think I told you guys last time, put a roof on my house. So, that was thousands of dollars that went into my budget for doing like computer stuff and all the fun stuff. But we can still do some stuff here from time to time, and well worth what I spent. Actually, just saved some money with my homeowner's insurance by doing that too. Um, so anyhow, all is good with that. Um, as far as we talked about the Abbey Road 50th anniversary stuff and set in the last video. No, I still have not bought it, and have no plans to buy it. I did get a chance to listen to the 2019 Giles Martin mixes, and to be perfectly honest with you guys, there's stuff missing that was there on the originals and the 2009 remaster. And I think what people have to remember, a remix does not necessarily hold true to the original. Um, Again, the same argument I've had before. I do not listen to my music with earphones. Right now, I don't have a stereo system hooked up. I still have my realistic STA 2100D that's been in my family since June 5th of '81 when my late Uncle Ray purchased it brand new. It was actually on closeout at Radio Shack. He got it for $4.99, and it originally sold for almost $700. So you got a hell of a deal on it. Um, I need to get that recapped, and then she'll sound good. And have them check the transistors, make sure the output transistors are good. Because the one channel's slightly weaker than the other one. And then love to have the watt meters calibrated too. After all is said and done, maybe do an LED conversion on it. And, just nice recap job, but that'll come in time. So anyhow, but while I don't have a full-fledged stereo system, the TV in the living room has a sound bar with a little subwoofer hooked up to it. We got a little cheapy Samsung surround sound system here in the room for this TV, if I need it. I really don't watch TV movies in this room often at all. But as far as what I listen to music on, I have a Logitech Z5500 set up, hooked up to the computer, and it gets plenty loud for me. It has a 10-inch subwoofer, and I think they rated it at like 500 watts or 505 watts or whatever. But, like I said, it gets loud enough for me, and it does the job. But I don't need center pan vocals. And, as far as the mixes go, um, Oh Darling actually sounds pretty good. But as far as the rest of it goes, it's in spots it's boomy. In other spots it's the guitar is so loud that it overpowers a piano in one of the songs. And honestly, in some spots some songs it has a little bit of punch. But for the most part, I feel that these mixes completely lack dynamic range. They have no dynamic range. It's almost like listening to, when these guys come on and they say, oh, they're giving it a hint of today. They're making it sound like today. They're not lying to you. if you, those of you that have heard about the loudness wars with CDs and, these modern mixes with all that loudness war talk, um, when everything is the same volume, the sound lacks dynamic headroom or dynamic range, and it sounds horrible. And in my opinion, these mixes sound horrible. I don't want to listen to a mix of a song that was recorded 50 years ago, and I don't, where it sounds like it's, meant to be played on a 5.1 surround sound system. It's early stereo. It was made with 8-track machines. It's 8-track, 8 available tracks. So it is what it is. And as far as I'm concerned, with Abbey Road, the 2009 remaster was as good as it needs to be. Giles has nothing on his daddy. Let's put it that way. His late daddy. May George rest in peace. So that's my thoughts on that. No need for me to buy that. I'm not one of these collectors with a YouTube channel that, thinks every time that they come out with another Beatles, Beatles thing that I got to run out and go get it. And, oh, it sounds so wonderful. What are they going to do in 10 years from now? If there's a 60th anniversary release of Abbey Road, oh, this sounds so much better than the 50th anniversary. Come on, guys. You're watching my videos. You're a hell of a lot smarter than that. So anyway, I did, however, as you all know, I'm a pretty big Whitesnake fan. I love the hair bands. I was the youngest sibling. Always got, was closer to my sister growing up. She graduated from high school in 1990. So, being a little brother, I got the huge dose of the 80s pop culture, the TV shows, the music, all that stuff. And I had just as much fun back then as my sister, who came of age in 1990. It would be 8 years later that I would reach adulthood, almost 9 years later. But I had just as much fun back then as she did. And I never gave up on that music. I always kept it close to my heart. And I did a video in the past. You guys saw it. I got the 30th anniversary they put it in a little box for the Whitesnake album from 1987, the iconic album. And now it's time they've done the 30th anniversary of the Slip of the Tongue album from 1989. So I put my order in for that the other day. It's not here yet. When it gets here, I'd love to do a nice little unboxing video of it and show it to you. Because what these guys do, they put video footage in there to give you a nice little book. In fact, if you want to see what I ordered, the super deluxe version. There's actually a YouTube video of David Coverdale actually doing an unboxing of it, and it's just it's a really nice, well put together package. They do some new mixes of the stuff. They have remasters, so you get the remaster, and then if you want to hear a remixed version or a new mix of something, you get that. Of course, the demos and outtakes, and then there's videos, and then there's some other neat stuff. I think it's like 6 CDs and a DVD. So it's a really nice, well put together package, and you get a poster with it too. So to me, it was well worth the money. I think I spent about $63 on it plus shipping. So when it gets here, I'd love to do an unboxing of it for you guys. So basically, that's pretty much what's going on. My dad turned 70 today. Happy birthday, Dad. I know you don't watch my YouTube videos, but got to wish him a happy birthday. He's a Vietnam vet, 2 tours of duty. He was over there in 1969, 1970. He was one of the guys, lucky ones. He has PTSD, but he got to come home alive. So he's one of the lucky ones. And I thank him and anybody that puts their life on the line for us, so that our lives can be a little bit better, a little bit safer. So, of course, happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to my niece Desiree. She'll be 22 years old tomorrow, and she'll have a bachelor's degree by this time next year. So she's looking to be a psychologist. So, that's pretty much what's going on. We're winding down. Summer's winding down here in Jersey. I think I just cut the grass for the last time today, or maybe the second to the last time. I'm out of weed, 2-stroke gas for the weed eater, so hopefully that's it, because I don't want to have to do the weed eating anymore. I don't want to have to fill up a gas can again, so hopefully that's all done. No issues with the cars or anything. Cars are doing pretty good. House is pretty good. We're just working hard and getting ready for winter here, and hopefully it's a nice mild one this year. We hope. So anyway, uh, we're gonna call this a video. If you like videos like this, hit that like and subscribe. We'll be back with more exciting videos to come. Hopefully, if it starts cooling down, we'll do some cold starts for you or whatever, and some fun stuff like that. So, y'all have a goody goody, and we'll see you in the next video.